Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Dr. Adib. Today, my name is Muhammad Amirul. I'm in NORIZAN. Today, we'll explain to you about my code for the telecommunication function program. So, firstly, I have a first function which is a read sample where I have a samples and size for the signal. So, I will ask the user what the signal sample which is around 0 to negative 100. So for the each size, which is 1 to 3, if they put the sample number is 3, 2, and then they will look here, and then uh, it will go plus and save it, scan F. But if the sample is uh, greater than 0 or lesser than negative 100, it will j equal to j minus 1, which is it will ask the user again for the sample that not not requirement. Yeah, so the second function is filter noise, which is samples and size, where the threshold is negative 80.5 for the so here I will look for in the size again at where we ask the user. But if the sample signals that is greater than negative 0 negative 80.5, it will equal to negative 80.5. Yeah, so the signal must lesser than negative 80.5 and greater than negative 100. So this is my main function where firstly I will ask the user for the entire number of samples, which is how the size of the signal samples, and then I will call the function one, which is signal sam size. Signal sam size is my which is the size of my signal sample, and then I will call the read sample, which is here, and then it will print the original sample for the signal sample that the user go insert, and then the filter noise is where the signal sample been filtered, which is greater than negative 80.5, and then carry around. So I will ask the user for 3. So I will give you example if I put 80, but it will not because it is not in the requirement. So I will put 50, and then I will try put negative 0. Negative 0 is in the 0 to negative 100 dB. And then I will put negative 95, 95. So this is the original samples here. But when the filter, they will give you the threshold, which is negative 80.5, and then negative 0.5, still negative 95 because it is lesser than negative 80.5. Thank you.